Once upon a time, not in a distant future, not in a world of flying cars and silver skies, but in a world almost exactly like ours, there lived a man named Arjun Mehta. He wasn't famous, he wasn't powerful, and he wasn't trying to change the world. He was a software engineer. Every morning, Arjun woke up at 6:30 a.m. Coffee, no sugar, and for a few quiet minutes, he stared out of his apartment window. From 10 floors above the city, everything looked orderly. Cars followed lanes, people followed routines. Traffic lights told everyone when to stop and when to go. Rules made life efficient. Arjun believed that. Arjun worked for a fast-growing tech company called Ethica AI. Their mission sounded noble: to build algorithms that help humans make better moral decisions. What if hate speech could be stopped before it spread? What if fraud could be detected before damage was done? What if morality could be optimized? Arjun helped build the core system. They called it MoralNet. The first doubt didn't arrive loudly. No alarms, no failures, just a single post, an elderly teacher, questioning a government policy. Respectful, concerned, MoralNet flagged it. Potentially harmful dissent. The post was removed. Technically, the algorithm was correct, but something felt wrong. The teacher wasn't spreading hate. He was asking questions. Arjun ignored the feeling. Algorithms don't feel, they calculate. Months passed. Metrics improved. Conflict dropped. Investors celebrated. This is moral progress, his manager said. But Arjun noticed something else. People stopped speaking freely. They chose safer words, avoided nuance, avoided discomfort. Not because they were kinder, but because they were afraid of being misunderstood by a machine. Silence spread quietly. Then Arjun noticed her. A nurse named Lena. Her posts weren't angry. They weren't political. They were honest. About exhaustion, overcrowded hospitals, watching people die quietly. MoralNet labeled them emotionally destabilizing. Arjun read every word. She wasn't spreading fear. She was carrying it. And the algorithm couldn't tell the difference. In a closed meeting, Arjun spoke up. What if we're confusing discomfort with immorality? Silence. Then someone answered. Discomfort leads to instability. Instability leads to harm. Another voice added, we reduce damage. We don't interpret feelings. It made sense, and yet, if morality is only about outcomes, then intention doesn't matter. Context doesn't matter. Human struggle doesn't matter. Only efficiency. Weeks later, it became personal. Arjun's younger brother, Ravi, lost his job. Desperate, angry, confused. Ravi wrote a post asking for help. MoralNet flagged it. Emotionally volatile. Suppressed. Arjun stared at the screen. This wasn't dangerous content. This was pain, and the system couldn't see it. That night, Arjun understood something terrifying. Algorithms aren't neutral. They reflect human values, human fears, human priorities. MoralNet wasn't immoral. It was obedient. And obedience, without wisdom, is dangerous. Ethica AI prepared for a global launch. Governments were interested. Corporations lined up. Machines deciding who deserved trust, who deserved opportunity. That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He remembered Lena, Ravi, the teacher, and he asked a question no algorithm could answer. If morality requires empathy, can something that doesn't feel truly judge it? At 3:17 a.m., Arjun made a change. Small, unapproved, a rule that recognized vulnerability, not as danger. The launch succeeded. Metrics dipped slightly, but held. Disagreements increased. Conversations became messier, and something unexpected appeared. Understanding, support, human connection. Lena was heard. Ravi received help. The teacher sparked dialogue. MoralNet didn't become moral, but it became less blind. The audit came. This wasn't approved, the board said. Arjun didn't argue. He asked one question. Did harm increase? No. Did engagement collapse? No. Then what's the problem? A quiet answer followed. You made a choice the system wasn't meant to make. Arjun nodded. That's the point. Arjun resigned, not in protest, but in clarity. Algorithms can reflect morality. They can enforce. They can optimize outcomes, but they cannot carry responsibility. They don't doubt. They don't hesitate. They don't lose sleep. Humans do, and that uncertainty, that discomfort, that burden of choosing what's right, that is morality. Algorithms can tell us what is efficient. Only humans can decide what is right.